Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to my Let's Play walkthrough of Alan Wake 2. And before we get started, I want to give a massive thank you to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. In all honesty, this game could not have come out at a better time because we're near the end of October, Halloween's just around the corner, we got those spooky vibes in the air, and this game, just like all Alan Wake games, promises to offer a lot of psychological thriller / horror vibes, so perfect time and setting for this game. And Alan Wake is out now, so if you want to learn more about the game, you can check out the link in the description, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this Let's Play walkthrough of the entire game. If you're gonna enjoy, as always, thumbs up, greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, and let's jump right into it and get our minds ready for what we're about to experience.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Well, I didn't expect the game to start like this. I don't think anyone expected to start like this. But we're right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the PlayStation 5 version of the game. I'm playing on performance mode. It's been such a long time since I played American Nightmare. I do have a full Let's Play of American Nightmare on the channel. And it's just nice to see that this game is back on next gen.
God.
And based on what you guys can tell from the opening scene, this is definitely a Remedy game. Remedy loves using their live action actors for their cutscenes. I dig it. And apparently, like, the story of this game is kind of hinted in Control, the last Remedy game, in one of the expansions, the AWE expansion, which I didn't get a chance to play. I did play Control though. It was a fantastic game as well. What Remedy is really good at is they're good at setting atmosphere. Things that just jump out you jump out at you at oh my god, at any time. I want to know what this guy's story is though. We gotta find him some pants though first, because I think this is making everyone uncomfortable. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's my flashlight? Let's just try to get out of these woods as quick as possible. We're gonna jam down on that sprint button. If we get to the light, we'll be okay. Okay, we cannot get to the light. Oh, sprint! Title screen hype. Title screen hype.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
That was creepy, wasn't it?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
So, you're probably wondering,
Worth memorizing.
where's
A before.
Where's Alan Wake? So this game is a single-player story-based game, but there's actually two characters that the story revolves around. You have Alan Wake, obviously, because it's the game, and we also have this FBI agent, Saga Anderson. So, gonna see where this leads us.
You're the one who wanted. Hey, over here.
And judging by her conversation with Logan, she specializes probably in serial killers.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Yeah, in general, you want to keep your inside organs on the inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Mom, are those rabbits dead? No, honey, they're just sleeping.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Upside down. And inside out. Where do you want to review these clues? Where we're going here? Let's just get to the crime scene.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
This lady seems to be a rock star.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Bruising. Leg and wrist. So it just kind of gives you a quick summary of everything that's gone on thus far. Bloating. No common traits. All our victims are of different genders, age variants.
see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
A hoot. Could you imagine just like in the middle of when you're about to get
Stairs are
ganked?
out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Let me just visit my mind board real quick. Hey!
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I have a bad feeling about our partner and his fate. Especially if he's like 2 weeks off for retirement. It's not a good situation.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh. I can veer off on my own. Take a look, see around. I don't like this idea splitting up though.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh. That got me in a weapon upgrade. I need a couple of them. So I got 2 right now. Okay, we gotta keep our eye on these. We have been rewarded for our efforts of exploring.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Umbrella. Ella.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, this is where you get pulled into a swamp.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
I got a gun, right? Right? Oh my god. This has Murder Shack written all over it. God, no. Nothing to grab in here? How about out back? There must be a purpose to this. No. We got a gearbox. Let's head back. Regroup with our cherry partner. There's a man. Let's do some gathering. Oh, we found the murder site. Some cult nonsense here. Maybe we should talk to our partner first, or should we examine the... Nah. They definitely did not tarp off the murder scene. No free coffee for us.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Let's go back.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Okay. Here.
Think.
Creating my
Heart
web.
removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Footsteps.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh,
Was it for a camera?
they recorded their nonsense.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh, wow. He was in the first game. Okay. Back to my map. Back to my board. For later.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Okay.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Go back to our board.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
It was premeditated because they were filming it. The monsters. They're also getting their drink on.
Okay. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Ooh, I got a profile, people.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
No clue.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
I feel like a real FBI agent. I should just quit my job as a YouTuber and apply.
Is one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Oof.
It is kind of creepy, though.
What a beaut. Maybe he was stuck in the lake. Kind of like Alice was for a week.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
It wasn't his heart.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
One second.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
We're being spun in a web. Written by Alan Wake. I feel like this story is gonna really make my head hurt.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Ooh.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
I love exploring.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Insist. We'll wait here till we all die, okay? Maybe not. Maybe not. Ooh, a campsite.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. Wash your hands first. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
There are these little triangles everywhere. What does that mean? Take the chicken out of the fridge. So we got triangle up and down, hourglass, and left and right. I didn't take a look at what type of lock it was. Oh. Left and right. And it was this one. Get it! Don't mind if I do. It may not be a tree, but I'll make good use of it, I swear. UFOs. More manuscript fragments. Super dead end. Is there a telephone line out here? Oh, we're back at the body. Okay, let's go through the gate.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Ooh. Make me want to enter more.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Have a heroic day. I love those positive vibes.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Use special items twice. Love it. Which way? You're gonna go that way? I'm gonna go this way.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Not interested in text. I'm interested in lunch boxes. Oh, we're back at the car.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Took the scenic route. It's great that it's coming back all to Bright Falls again.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
What's going on here?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know.
Get
don't
percolated.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Rich, bittersweet nectar. Give it a coffee world.
Oh dear. Cute.
Oh. Quick turn.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Hey, it's Sean Ashmore. He's everywhere.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Slow down.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
The PTSD is real.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What did you find? Ooh, profiling. The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ooh. So we're from Bright Falls. The plot thickens.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always had been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Just in case you're wondering, the writer that they keep talking about jumping into the lake, that's Alan Wake.
Ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Do we talk to the other people? Check our email? Have another cup of coffee?
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
The morgue is attached.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's
Okay.
a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
But do you really want to?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Don't mind as I raid your gear.
I can't get through this.
Why not?
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Oh God.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Tricky.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Post-mortem?
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
We're just gonna ignore that brief scene of the twig and berries, okay?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it.
There's writing on the heart? Are you kidding me? Yo. That's crazy. Examine Nightingale's body.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
All the things. There's writing here too. There you go.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
I don't think that's the cause of death.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
You just gotta dig your hand in there, lady. Oh no. What?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
What the heck?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
No!
see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Oh, boss fight?
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
No, thank you. Oh, God.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
No, I don't want to go. I want to stay here the rest of my life. Oh my God, no.
He knocked my gun out of the room.
Oh! He just crushed me.
I need to get into the light. Now.
Okay, I'm in the light.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Here? Oh, yep. Get that gun.
Vanished.
Oh. Okay, I can breathe again.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Figure out where Nightingale went.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
He went back to the lake. Missing 3 pieces here. What is this? Radio?
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Gotta get that good angle.
Must be locked from the other side.
Sean Ashmore just straight up disappeared.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
I feel like everyone's so nonchalant about all this.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
The sheriff disappeared. Like poof, he's gone like magic. Magic's not real.
We need some bolt cutters. Looks like we're gonna come back here again once we get more equipment.
They're a fine pair.
These guys give me like the Mulder and Scully vibes, right?
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
It's not opening.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
The old drunk tank.
No, I don't.
All right, let's get back to the lake.
Paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Dude. I honestly would just pack up and leave. Not my problem.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The heart. What's with this van?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Blocked.
Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Blocked out windows. This is definitely a kidnapping van.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Straight up motorcycle here. We take a shortcut, right? The shortcut was... Oh, he's standing next to it.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
There. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
FBC. Control.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now. Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
So the storyline of Control and this game are actually intertwined.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Do we?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
Lady.
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Don't separate. What's wrong with you? Gotta stick together. Y'all white people always want to separate. Oh boy. His footprints aren't even like... They're like shadowy.
The tracks lead into the water.
Oh God, no.
Where'd he go from here?
Oh my God.
I can feel something.
A
presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Stop, game. Guns out. Scared. Very scared.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
New thread.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Ooh, another profile.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? I need to find the witch's hut.
Alright. Have we been to the witch's hut? There's a hole through the sky. I might have been there already once, I think. The heck was that?
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Yeah, it definitely was in here.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Maybe further down.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
All right, Sparky. In you go. What the?
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Quick save. Is it back there? Remember the... I didn't have the heart, though. So interpret first. I remember seeing the sign with the hole in it.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
What?
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
That's cold. So we have to get back to our car, right? Oh my god, that quick turn just freaked me out. I thought something was gonna jump up behind me. Where are my cars? So I have to go backwards? General store. Oh, I thought we had to go back into town. It's just a dilapidated general store.
Christ.
Oh my god. Stop. Game. It was in like a fridge. Oh my god! Burn up! Oh, get back. Oh my god. So stressful!
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Oh my god. Why? Oh. Another page. Oh. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter.
The solution has to be in here.
Okay, I'm not. 1 second, lady. Alright, seems like it always begins at 7:04. Oh, I see. So it's 7:23. It'll be 7:39. Seven, 3, 9. Give me. Burn that heart.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Stupid chair. Out of my way.
Casey. The area. They're taken. Like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
We had different definition of exciting lady. Oh, go back. Go back up and around. So we have to go to that sign. And literally push the heart through. Something's definitely gonna jump at me before I do so. Come on, game. Just gonna unload this time. Reload. Hatchet, man. Fall down. Chill. Push the heart through. Oh God, this is disgusting.
On the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
Swear.
I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me?
Boss fight, let's go.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Things are way too tense right now. Someone hold me.
What was that?
Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
He's here. Nightingale.
We'll get to the manuscripts out after I can unclench my butt.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
I only have 2 rounds.
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Gotta save him. Oh.
Nightingale's badge.
He's been here the whole time. Oh my god. Please no. Is he talking about the clicker from the first game? Oh my god. Oh, Dutch! Ah! Reload. Reload. Ah! Oh my god, that was it. Stop. This is the slowest reload I've ever seen in my entire life. Come on, baby. Nope.
Shit. Run! Time to run, Saga.
Run where? Oh my god. Go! We're okay. We'll heal. Good. Expose that weak spot. Can't believe he just grabbed me again. See that red? Oh! Oh my god! Dodge! Back up. Back up. Go. I got him. Stay safe. Okay, we can't rely on shot. We have very little ammo left. He's right behind me. Oh! I gotta run. Down here. Seven. Dude, how many times do I have to shoot you? Oh, get ready to dodge! Back off, jackass. Come on. Got him! Oh boy. The puppet master pulling all the strings.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Damn.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Oh.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Wow.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Dude, that fight was so stressful. Limited ammo. Felt very, very vulnerable, but we made it out with a little bit of strategy, a little bit of luck, and all that type of stuff. And that brings us to the end of part 1 of Alan Wake 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. expect a lot more to a sub box near you. Big thank you once again to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. And if you guys want to learn more about Alan Wake or pick it up yourself, check out the link in the description below. And we'll see you guys for part 2 of the series coming soon. As always, thank you for playing with me.